we go. Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. It's October 5th, about 10:30 in the morning. Heading to work. I'm painting a garage. Last little bit, second coat of paint on the window trim. And I gotta wait for the temperature to be right. So it's getting there. Maybe by the time I get there, it'll be 55 or above. Now the can of paint claims you can put it on at 40, but you know, if you did that, it would look like you applied it with a leaf rake. It'd just be big lines everywhere. It'd never level out. So anyway, I've been wanting to make a video while I was out grouse hunting, but I just never get around to it. I don't carry my phone with me most of the time when I'm hunting, but the colors are gorgeous right now. And since I don't have a lot of time for just walking around, I figured I'd stick the phone on the sunshade over the passenger seat and see if we can capture some colors while I'm driving to work. And maybe I'll jabber on for a few minutes here. This is that Arlington Custom Deluxe. It was in the last video I made back in the beginning of summer. Picked that one up at a gun show. It's become a favorite. Super lightweight pipe. I've got it good and broken in now. Packing up some Cornell and Diehl Orion Zero. I like this stuff that I buy it by the pound, or I like it enough that I buy it by the pound, like Haunted Bookshop. It's if you're not familiar with it, it's a nearly equal mixture of Turkish flake, Perique Red Virginia, and Bright Virginia ribbon. I like it a lot. I don't think most people would like it a lot. It's just straight up tobacco taste. It's nothing exceptional. I don't think you should run out and buy it, because I know that a lot of the people watching this video just won't like it, or won't find it in any way special. It took me a while to like it. So this doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement, but for me, this one's right up there with Haunted Bookshop. The Artful Codger turned me on to it a number of years back. Well, let's get this show on the road. Now, this is a 22-year-old vehicle, so there will be various mechanical noises. Do not be alarmed. I messed with the phone just a little bit to see if I could turn it and not have you looking just at the dashboard, but we'll give it a try. I'll turn the phone around when I come to a spot that's got some nice colors like this here. The hemlocks and the pines intermixed with the maples and oaks. That contrast between green and red. Real pretty. At least I think so, anyway. So I've made a number of videos over the summer, but I did not post them. Because I didn't want to put that crap on the internet. I'm about halfway to work here. I just figured it occurred to me that I might be able to make a video this way, so turn the phone around, but I'm going past a bunch of people's houses, and I don't think they'd appreciate me putting them on the internet, even though I'm sure Google Maps has already done so. Been out grouse hunting, haven't even taken a shot yet. Still so much cover on the ground and leaves on the trees. When they do jump up, don't get much of a chance at them. But it's good walking around, getting out and about, sniffing the air. Woods are like this, it has that kind of enchanted forest feel to it. Starting to get that sweet fall leaf rot kind of a smell. Been a wonderful early fall. The weather's going to turn tomorrow, supposedly. We'll see. But they're calling for a wintry mix. That makes it sound so nice, doesn't it? Wintry mix, almost like it's some kind of salad mix. Now what it means is shitty weather and slick roads. Good. We've had too much good weather for too long. It's about time we got some bad weather. I don't even know why I call it bad weather. I like that stuff. I just don't like driving in it. It's getting to be that time of year, like every year, where I got to relearn how to drive on slick roads. And this is also the season for political ads, which this year I'm laughing at them, which means I must be in a pretty good place emotionally. I'm getting tired of seeing them, but they are comical. I got this. Well, they're just so pointed and one-sided and ridiculous, and it's like, bum bum bum. This guy likes things you don't like. Yeah, they're just stupid, but in a laughable sort of way. I don't think these folks know how ridiculous they look. And there's this one guy, and I'm not going to name names or anything, and I'm not really even like against him or whatever. But there's this ad where he comes on and says, "So and so has said this about me and this and that, and that's a lie." And it's funny because it's so obvious when he says that's a lie that he's lying. His body language and facial expression. He's obviously lying, or at the very least, to be generous here, he doesn't believe what he's saying, and he's over-delivering it. So that's comical. And I noticed they quit running that ad, so I'm guessing that a lot of people had that reaction to it. But enough talk about political ads. It's just the season that it is. And it's comical. Last night coming home, I just about hit a deer in this spot. Coming around this tight corner, 2 does ran right out in the road in front of me. It was narrowly avoided. going through here because this is a particularly pretty spot. It's a bog out there. Just a lovely spot. This has been about the best fall that I remember as far as colors go. And it's not even fully changed yet. Most of the oaks are not even halfway. Some of the maples even. But the leaves are starting to fall, and I imagine this storm will probably knock a lot of them down, which won't be as pretty, but it'll be better for the grouse hunting. Typically we get really a couple of weeks of nice color, and then a big storm comes along, knocks it all down, or most of it. But this year it's been going for about a month. It's kind of getting toward peak now, but it's really been something. I did a lot of junking over the summer. By junking, I mean finding junk I was looking for and some stuff I didn't know I was looking for. If I have time before I put a lot of that stuff away, which is going to happen here pretty quick, I'll go through showing some of that kind of stuff I picked up. Old tools and camp kits, and hell, even a pipe. I'm going to pause the camera and show you that pipe when we come back. And we're back. 13 minutes. Won't go too much longer. I'll tell the story of this pipe here coming up. Too long of a story to go through now, but one that I picked up a few months ago. That stem is actually really gorgeous. Looks like a cup of black tea that you just poured cream into. Anyway, that was one of my finds of the summer, and there's been a lot. Hell, this shirt was too. This is old mossy oak. It's probably as old as I am. Made in the U.S. That's what I remember the guys wearing when I was a kid. It's got that cartoon leaf pattern on it. It is good camo though. I can't see what I'm pointing the camera. Well, I can see what I'm pointing the camera at, but I can't see the screen, so I don't know if you got any of that or you're just looking at my backpack. Yeah, I picked up a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I've been looking for, and a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few old tools. Kind of things that have, if they got a knob on them, it's painted wood instead of plastic. Stuff that's that old, still intact and perfectly functional. All right, have a look at that. interesting watching the gas prices lately. Several days before Hurricane Ian hit, gas went up 40 cents overnight, and then 3 days after that it went up 10 cents, and another 3 days after that it went up 10 cents. Now we're up 80 cents, I think, in about 13 days. 80-cent price hike in 13 days, which I actually noticed. Driving to work, I'm not putting a ton of miles on, but more than I normally do. I don't drive much, or I don't drive any distance very often. I'm certainly not going to now. I'm not exactly a high-income individual, so I tend to notice these price hikes. Yeah, I don't want to show that. Minutes. Well, I just figured I'd try this out, show off some colors here, jabber on. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and you aren't letting the bastards get you down. There's plenty of them out there. Best thing to do to deal with bastards is not be one. They'll take care. Get outside.